kitchen stuff today. Got my bow tie, it's all skew with. Never mind. Okay, so a little announcement to start with. We haven't had a huge number of people watching the last week or so. Not quite sure why that is. So I'm going to be moving to Zoom tomorrow. So my connection warning has disappeared, so hopefully you're all seeing me. So we're just walking. And tomorrow, as I said, we're going to try using Zoom and see how that goes. So let's now stretch up high and then stretch down and see if you can touch your toes. And come back up again and stretch out wide. Try stretching your legs out wide. See how far, how low you can go, keeping your legs straight. And then see if you can get back up. Yeah. Arms down and up again. Try to touch the ceiling. And then relax down and try and touch your toes. Come back up slowly. Stretch out sideways and stretch your legs apart, keep them straight. See how far you can go. Some of you might be able to do the splits. I can't. I've never been able to do the splits. Although I have got a bit lower recently. I've been doing some stretching exercises. They have helped. Okay, good. Let's come back up and run on the spot this time. Run forwards. Run backwards, run forwards, run backwards, run this way, run that way, run forwards, run backwards, and run really fast. Stop, and relax. Good. And let's turn the music down a bit. Okay, so of that little warm up, we're gonna have a go with some stuff we can find in the kitchen. So lots of stuff we can do with the kitchen involves balancing objects and things like that. So I went through my kitchen today and I found some nice plastic plates. So go in a second, pause the video and go and see if you can find some plastic plates and maybe some wooden spoons. I found 3 wooden spoons. So pause the video, off you go, and then come back and restart again. Okay, so thing this we can do with plates. So if they're plastic, then there's no problem about dropping them like that because they're plastic. So first thing we can do, we can have a go at spinning it in the air like that. And try and see if you can get it to go up in a straight line without it going anywhere other than just up. It's actually quite hard if you want to spin it. If you don't spin it, you don't have the stability and it goes like that. You can see if I do that, it just hops over. So if you try to spin it like this, then you give it some stability. You're giving it angular momentum. There we are, a bit of physics we're learning today. The more angular momentum it has, the more it resists from changing its where it is. So if you have a good enough plate, you might be able to spin it on your finger. So if you put your finger right in the centre, see if you can gently spin it and get it to go round on there. Oh, I dropped it. Let's get it back. So So that can be quite tricky. You can have a go at, if you hold it like that, throw it up, and try to catch it with the other hand. You can see it's actually quite tricky, but if you give it a quick spin as well, it makes it a bit easier. So I'm doing swivel. Okay. Oh, crash. Having fun here. Oh, that was quite a good one, that. Okay, so have a go at throwing the plate, but give it a quick spin. You might want to challenge your friends later to having a go at this, but don't tell them about the spin bit, and you can practice, and then you can show them how you can do it, and they'll think, wow, how did he do that? Because you know the special trick of spinning the plate. So I've got another plate here that's a bit easier. This one's got a bit of a dip, so if I spin it with my finger, it's much easier to keep it there. And if I get one of my wooden spoons, yeah, this plate spins really well. And if you've got a good plate that spins well, you might want to try doing things like that. So let's get that going again. Let's try it again. Jump. Oh, wonderful. So let's have a go with my other plates. I've got loads of these. I've got 4 different colours of these. So let's try one of these. Now this is a really flat plate, so it's going to be really hard to find that centre spot to spin it. See, it stayed on for a second and then it came off. So this is really a bit tricky. So it'll be interesting to see what your plates are like and whether you find it easy or hard. Often it's quite a tricky thing to do unless there's a very well-defined centre bit. Let's try it once more. No, it's going to be a lot of practice needed to get that to work. So what you can do, if you've got 2 wooden spoons, you can, with the plates, you can have a go at throwing the plate up and catching it. And that's quite tricky. Let's try, if I try it like that, I wonder if that'll make it easier. Oh, that was a bit easier. So maybe try having your plate upside down. Actually, I did a somersault there. Let's try a few somersaults. Oh, well, I got a few somersaults in, but did I catch it? No. So have a go with that. Oh, I caught it. Excellent. Let's try that again. I dropped it. So you can see you can have quite a lot of fun just with the simple plate. And if you've got a one that's a bit more well defined, then you can do things. You can do the spinning things like that, which is quite fun. And then if you've got a spinning on, manage to get it spinning, then you can try passing under your leg, things like that. Or you can even try bouncing it on your hand. Oh, I dropped it. So other things we could do are quite tricky, but are quite impressive, is trying to balance the object. So I'm going to put it on my palm of my hand and try and keep it balanced. The bigger the spoon, the easier this will be. Let's see, got a slightly bigger one. Oh, there we are. This is perhaps my heaviest spoon. The heavier the spoon, the easier it will be. So let's try that again. Oh. You can also try balancing it on your fingertip. Sometimes that's a bit easier. Oh, I managed to keep that going for a bit longer then. Okay, so lots of fun things you can try with a spoon. And of course, if you've got 3 spoons, as I have here, you may remember that we had to go with flour sticks, making our own flour sticks the other week. I'll show you them. Remember, here's my newspaper flour stick, and we made 2 hand sticks that we could then hold the flour stick with, and then we could roll the flour stick up and down, and we could throw it up. We could do little somersaults with it, and we even tried doing that trick with it. Okay, So if you missed that, then look back at the episode. It was number 3 or 4. It's in the first week or so. Okay. But we can have a go at our wooden spoon being a flower stick. So let's try. Whoops! I think I'm going to have a longer one in the middle and see what it's like. You find it's actually a bit tricky because if it's lopsided weight-wise, then it'll want to fall. If you see there, if I get closer, it just falls off. So you have to be very careful. You can have a go at throwing it in the air, catching it. Oh, that is really quite tricky. Let's try that again. I caught it. Oh, for a second and I dropped it. Let's try that again. It's so hard. So, set yourself a challenge. See if you can get 3 wooden spoons. See if you can throw it up in the air and catch it. If you can make a little catch, try and make it a bit higher. See if you can catch it, and then maybe go for the biggie and do a somersault. And see if you can catch it. Oh dear, I didn't. So, that was a bit of fun with kitchen stuff. So you can carry that on, you can see what it's like. So, just to remind you, tomorrow we're going to have a go at using Zoom. I'll announce the Zoom link, and then Zoom will allow us to, if you have questions, to ask me straight away. And I'm gonna do a review of the past week. So if you've got any queries or questions about the last 4 days worth of circus that we've done at home, then you can ask me there, and we can demonstrate things more easily. You can show me problems you're having, and I can give you a bit more help. So see how that goes tomorrow. Okay, so take care and keep safe, and I look forward to seeing you, hopefully a lot of you, tomorrow. Bye.